So how did you start for FotoNugget?
Taofik the FotoNugget is a sports and documentary photographer, a graduate of public administration, a guru in freezing moments, a storyteller through photography.
So how did you start for FotoNugget?
Well, the brand PhotoNuggets actually started while I was in school. Student journalism. Actually busy with promoting sport on campus, shooting from Rector's Cup to SUG Cups and all of those things. Although I was known as TI photography then, that's Taofik Adeshina photography. So that was what I was known as. And after school, I was so pumped towards telling other stories apart from sports. So I was actually into documentary photography, telling stories about African cultures and traditions. So as time goes on, in that role of documentary, I was able to come up with the name PhotoNuggets, that's photography, and bringing out snippets of message about a particular thing, which is the nugget there, and then there is photography and bringing out message into something. So that goes with PhotoNuggets.
You graduated from which school?
I graduated from the Polytechnic Ibadan Shaki campus, which is known as the Okekun Polytechnic right now at the moment because they gained autonomy. So that's where I studied public administration.
CI photography. Do you see yourself in few years covering one of the most prestigious tournaments?
Well, to be very frank, I never see myself going outside Nigeria, covering important matches like that because to me, I was actually doing that because I was into student journalism while on campus. So you know how you have that kind of view that after school you have that job, you start working 9 to 5 and all of those things. So that was
Corporate
actually
work.
exactly. But then after school, you know that when reality comes in, and you're that kind of person that then what next, and all that. So after my school years and my service year entirely, I was working with a football academy that's a triple 44. They deal with bringing out grassroots footballers and exporting them to important leagues around the world and all that. And in fact, they have players in the under 17 and under 20 Nigerian league. So ever since then, I've actually been very serious about sports photography entirely.
How many countries or cities have you been to? How many states have you been to in Nigeria?
Well, I can't specifically say that I've been to 20 something or 30 something states, but then I've been to all the states in the southwest. I've been to all the states in the middle belt, that is north central. I've been to all the states in the northwest and then the northeast. I've been to few states, not all. In the south, I've been to two states. In the southeast, I haven't. In the southeast, I haven't been to states like that in the southeast.
So let's say out of 36 states,
Let's
only you don't go like 20 something. Approximately,
let's say 27, 28.
you don't break record now. Country.
Country. I've been to I've been to Dubai, I've been to Rwanda, I've been to Benin Republic, I've been to Togo, I've been to Ghana, I've been to of course, Ivory Coast. Yeah.
Photography.
Photography, yeah.
So when they say photography will take me places,
Definitely. In fact, I haven't started yet. Like I still see myself going higher than where I am right now. Like it's just like a stepping stone for me at the moment.
Ibadan or Ilorin Amala? Which one?
Ibadan Mala anywhere, anytime. See how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes. Is it like I want to anybody shouldn't be that much.
with what you are eating now, if you were to be in Abidjan during AFCON, it's around like calculate it, how much will it be over there?
Well, to have a very normal meal in Abidjan, like a very rich meal. We are paying 10,000 sefa, and 10,000 sefa is around 25,000 naira
To chop amala.
to chop normal food. Like if you go out to eat normal food. Well, Nigeria is home, and home is life. You can't compare home with any other place.
Ilorin amala or Ibadan amala.
But Amala comes first in everything in life.
He has gained popularity from his works, as most have gone viral. So it's a normal thing to be recognized anytime he steps outside.
How is your love life?
My love life is amazing. I'm in love with Nikon and Canon. These are my sugar babies, and I'm happy with them.
Meet Bodakola. Bodakola has been a friend to FotoNugget for a while and he knows pretty much about him. He knows him since the day of his first camera and he was there to witness his success when he went to his first international competition, AFCON. Before you meet Bodakola, FotoNugget has a special message for you.
Hi guys, I'm FotoNugget, and I'm imploring every one of you to follow Emily Truths on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for premium grassroots football, national leagues, and the likes. Stay
For me,
tuned.
true Tony Photo.
My name is Jami Adekola Balogun. I'm a sports vendor, sell jerseys and other sports equipment. I've known Photo Nugget for like 4 years now. We met 2020, and when I met him, he has been an hardworking guy. There's one thing I always appreciate about him, and it's the fact that he always like want to do more. He always want to explore more. I met him when he was still using a small camera to take pictures and events of great things and happening. And along the line, he keep on improving himself. He keep on doing things, better things for himself. And the first time he told me, "Kola, I'll be going for AFCON," I was like, "Wow, you'll be
But the
going for
mistake I
AFCON."
actually made was actually not taking what I was doing very serious. When I say very serious, networking with people that are actually into what I wanted to do at the early stage. But then I was just limited to my area, to my school. I was just limited to, uh, you know, when you don't want to like broaden your scope, trying to reach out to people and all that. So that was actually what I think slowed my story. But then at some point, I was like, no, I can't limit myself to student journalism and all that. So I reached out to one of my boss, who is Shina Sports. He worked with Goo.com then, and then he was like, if I really want to go into this, that he was going to call me the next day, ask some few questions and all that. So we had a conversation. That was I think 2018 also, 2018 or 2019. I can't remember that very year. So while we had that conversation, it was like, if I really want to go into this, I should let my passion move first before having to think about the financial gains that comes from it and all that. And when he saw few of my works that I've done before and all that, he was like, he was very impressed and all that. And I'm actually very great meeting him. He was that kind of person that actually always tried to know that yes, you are better than who you were last year, who you were last month, who you were yesterday, who you were last week. So I think that was actually one of my breakthrough when it comes to decision making, because if you don't make decisions, try to reach out to people, it's actually going to affect you as a person.
How do you feel when your picture make waves? Okay, let me give you a good example. Remember that picture? I think it's a Salah picture.
Okay.
Uh, Papa and Pikin.
Okay, that young girl.
That hair. So, what like in one word? How do you feel?
But one thing, the only way I feel is I love the fact that yes, my work is speaking to a whole lot of people. It's stating the whole perspective about how people view some particular culture, religion, and people. So I really appreciate the fact that yes, this image speaks to people even without getting to read the description of the image. So I believe that yes, my photography is actually changing lives.
Photography will take me somewhere too.
And
After AFCON, what next?
after AFCON, I see a whole lot of things left. Grassroots football, which is very important for me, and yes, Nigerian Premier League, because I actually think it's very important that we promote our league, promote our sports, and let people get to know about Nigerian sport entirely, and not just football, basketball, volleyball, table tennis. So these are sports that I really want to cover, and of course, polo sports too, which is very important. And one thing I always do, my breakfast is very important. If I don't take my breakfast, just as if my day is gonna be a very bad day. So I consider breakfast as a very important meal in my life.
Wait, breakfast not true.
Oh no, I didn't food.
How did you get your first camera, your first gadget?
My first gadget, I was actually a phone photographer, and then I put in for Nikon photography school where I learned the basics of photography, learned how to operate cameras, and then I put in for Abuja Photo Festival. So that was where I was actually gingered towards getting my first camera. And for my mom, I got my first camera. That was a Nikon B500. It was a point and shoot camera. No point and shoot camera with a fixed lens already. So that actually my first camera.
A quick one, a very quick one. AFCON, there was this hype around Cape Verde ladies. So over to you, you had first hand experience. What do you think about Cape Verde ladies?
Well, Cape Verde ladies, they are actually the perfect example of African women. Beautiful, skin like milk, 10 over 10. I give them.
Nigerian ladies, uncle.
Nigerian ladies, 12 over 10.
A word of encouragement for the up and coming people like me.
The only word I can actually tell people is keep doing what you are doing. You don't know who is actually watching. Believe in your potentials and don't be carried away with the noise about your profession.
In short, admire to perspire your Maguire.
I don't look like Metro, man. It was fun. We left Lagos, Nigeria. I got to the park 6 a.m. We left Lagos, Nigeria 8:30 a.m. We got to Benin Republic border around that after 10. And from there we moved to Togo, from Togo to Ghana, Accra. From Accra we went all the way to Abidjan. Although my first experience when I got to Abidjan, I was like, wow, this city is beautiful. Like the amazing colors, that orange color, the Ivorian flags everywhere, people hawking the flags and jerseys and all that. Like you could feel the breath of AFCON. Immediately you got to Abidjan that moment, and even this moment, if you get to Abidjan, you still feel the AFCON moment and all that.
People you met.
Well, people I met in AFCON, I met journalists from across the world. Met a journalist that covers Arsenal Football Club, and we met through Twitter. We met on Twitter, and on real life, we met when Ivorians played against Senegal, which Ivorians won, and the penalty shootout. I met a couple of sport journalists from Ivory Coast, from Cameroon, the likes of Didier Lofa from Cameroon. I met some journalists too from Algeria and Morocco too. So that it's actually a moment of networking and connecting with people that do exactly what you do. So it was worth it. One love Africa. Sorry, Tiger Nuts.